Hello, my dear children. How are you all? Today we are going to learn direct and indirect speech. So, these two, direct and indirect speech, are two ways of saying what someone else said in the past. Somebody had quoted some words in the past, so we can say it in two kind of speech. One is direct, another one is indirect. So, direct refers to the actual words of the speaker. They're always written in inverted commas. Whereas indirect speech means reporting the actual words of the speaker in our own words. See, it will be more clear if you look at the example. Sunny said, I am eating food. Here you can see after Sunny said there's a comma and the speech I am eating food is written in inverted commas. So the kind of speech which is written like this within inverted commas and commas, we can say it is direct speech. And direct speech has two parts. This part, which is before the comma, Sunny said, it is called as reporting verb. And one important thing, we cannot change the tense of the verb. Like here it is in past tense, so it will be in past tense. We cannot change it. Whereas we have to change the reported speech. Here the speech of Sunny is I am eating food. So here we are going to change the tense of this. This is what called as reported speech. I am eating food. So the indirect speech of this sentence is Sunny said that he was eating food. Look at one more example. Gaurav said, I like ice cream. The indirect speech for this is Gaurav said that he liked ice cream. You must have noticed there are certain changes over here, right? Some changes are related to pronouns, some are related to tenses. So let's see what are the rules of changing direct to indirect speech. So here are rules for changing into indirect. First of all, change the pronoun. So pronoun here refers to personal pronouns. And let me tell you, there are three kinds of personal pronoun. First person, second person and third person. The person where I am present is known as first person. Example, I, my, we, our, all these are first person pronoun. Second person pronoun where I am not there but you are there. So example is you, your. These are second person pronoun. And third person refers to he, she, it, they. Here neither I am there nor you are there. It is some other third person. So three kinds of pronoun, first person, second person and third person. So when we are changing into indirect speech, we have to see this rule. Here 1, 2, 3 means first person, second person and third person. And S, O, N. S refers to subject, O refers to object and N refers to no change. So if there is first person pronoun, it will change according to subject. And second person changes according to object. And if you see third person somewhere like he, she, it, they, there will be no change. See, it will be more clear if you look at the examples. Meena said to Tarun. Here the speaker is Meena. That is, Meena is subject and Tarun is object. So Meena said to Tarun, you are very nice. So we have to change the speech, right? In speech, there is a pronoun you. And as we know, you is second person pronoun. And second person changes according to object. Object is Tarun and Tarun is a male. So we will write he in place of you. So the answer will be Meena told Tarun that he was very nice. Look at one more sentence. Ramesh said to Bhumi, I want your book. Here we can see the pronoun I, first person, and it changes according to subject. And I, subject of I is Ramesh. So Ramesh is a male. We have to write he. Ramesh told Bhumi. See, look here, said plus to, it becomes told. So Ramesh told Bhumi that he wanted her book. So I hope you have understood the first rule of changing the pronoun. Let's go to the second one. The second rule is change the tense of speech. I told you earlier what is speech. The sentence which is written in inverted comma, that is speech. So when we have to change from direct to indirect, we have to change the tense of speech. See, here are some tenses given here. This side they are direct, and this side it changes to which tense in indirect. See, for example, if in direct speech you see simple present tense, it changes to simple past. You have to learn this table, children. So, read it properly. If you see present continuous in direct speech, it will change to past continuous. Present perfect changes to past perfect, and present perfect continuous changes to past perfect continuous. In short, all the present tenses, all the four present tenses changes to all the four past tenses. If the speech is in simple past, you will change it into past perfect. Okay? And if the speech is in past continuous, the indirect you will write in past perfect continuous. And the last two, past perfect and past perfect continuous, these two does not change. They will be written as it is. Okay? And if you see there is will or shall in speech of direct, then in indirect you will change it to would or should. Same way, can changes to could and may changes to might. So just go through this table once more. If there is any doubt, you can ask it. The next rule of changing from direct to indirect is change the time and place references. If you see any time or place references in direct speech, you have to change it according to this table. See, in direct, if you see now, it will change to then. Yesterday will change to the previous day. Today will change to that day. Tomorrow changes to the next day. If there is ago, you have to change it to before. This becomes that. These becomes those. Here becomes there. And tonight changes to that night. Okay, these are all time and place references. It changes accordingly. The next rule is remove punctuation marks except full stop. In direct speech, we can see comma, we can see inverted comma, sometimes we see question mark also, exclamation mark also. But when you're changing into indirect speech, you have to remove all the punctuation marks except full stop. Okay? And finally, in place of comma and inverted comma, in indirect speech, you have to insert that. That is a conjunction which you have to insert in indirect speech in place of comma. Now let's see some practice exercise by which you can understand all the rules very clearly. See, Sahil said, I always drink tea. See, in the speech you can see there is simple present tense. I always drink tea. So simple present tense changes to simple past. So the answer will be Sahil said that he always drank tea. Okay? Sonia said, I am cooking food. Here we can see present continuous tense, and as we know, present continuous changes to past continuous. So am cooking becomes was cooking. Sonia said that she was cooking food. Ravi said to me, I have written a poem. Have written is present perfect and it changes to had written, and the same changes. I becomes he, and in place of comma and inverted comma we have written that. Children said, we have been playing cricket. Have been playing is present perfect continuous and it changes to past perfect continuous. So the answer would be children said that they had been playing cricket. Next example, Mehak said, Nikki gave me a gift yesterday. See, yesterday. And as I told you, time references changes to the previous day. Yesterday becomes the previous day. So the answer would be Mehak said that Nikki had given. See, there is past tense gave, so it changes to past perfect. Had given her a gift the previous day. Amit said, we were living in Bangalore. This is past continuous. It changes to past perfect continuous. So the answer will be Amit said that they had been living in Bangalore. Next example you can see Raghu said, I will help the needy. Raghu said that he would help the needy. Neeti said, I may come home tomorrow. Neeti said that she might come home the next day. Tomorrow changes to the next day. Go through all these examples once more, children. And if you get any doubt in your mind, you can contact anytime. Happy learning.